Good morning, traders, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setup for today. So Friday, I was waiting at this previous swing high here of 3,400 actually, and it blew past that with a lot of aggression, but basically closed up above it. So they would have closed above it on the weekly and on the daily. So that is a significant bit of price action there. So the weekly trend is clearly to the upside. We've had a 1 bar pullback. Okay, I would expect another attempt down, and the question is how the week is going to end up. So you can see, look at this area here where you had a nice strong move to the upside, then you had a weekly big move to the downside. Okay, it had an early climb and then a fall and then a late climb again off a weekly level. So that's kind of the scenario that I'm looking to play out. Although we don't really have a decent weekly level, I think the next one that could be any interest is this area here, and we almost got to there. If I actually fine tune it, we almost got to that area. Okay, and then obviously there's another one further down there. Okay, so these weekly levels, 33.40, 33.41, and 32.84 are the big levels where I suspect we'll find support to the downside. Okay, and a little bit, let's just put this fourth one in because I think that's also important. Probably the most important of all, because that is your floor. That's 32.31. Break below 32.31, then this upward trend is more than likely has a possibility of reversing. Okay, so let's just get down to some levels we can trade, and we'll start off with the 3 hour. So you can see, if I look to the left, you can see the level there there was support, and that level is not confirmed for me. Okay, so we broke below it, we broke above it, we're now flirting with it at the moment. So on the lower time frames, it does offer an area where I'd be wanting to put my stop. Okay, this area down here, and you can see a little bit of interaction here. I'd need to put another level in just over the air for these inside tails here, and you can see that's exactly where price came to. Okay, so 33.41 is the next area to watch for. Then if you look further back, you can see 32.84. You can see there was areas where we've used it as support, and there's more resistance. There we used as support, and then further down you can see resistance, kind of support, and then these are attempts at support, but there's support. Okay, so this is a great example of what I'm looking for today. So we're below the level, I'm not interested in trading it. We're back below the level, I'm not interested in trading it. We come back, we close above the level, we test it, now I'm interested in trading it. Okay, so that's exactly what we're looking to transpire here. So we're below the level, I'm not interested in taking this trade. See what transpires. If it breaks below it, and it starts closing down this area, then these are the levels I'm looking to watch. If we get to bounce off it, something like that, so inside bar, engulfing bar is an inside bar for level. There's there's an inside bar, not a very nice pattern, but here's engulfing off a level. Okay, here's engulfing off a level. There's a proper engulfing off a level. Okay, here we've got pin bars, but they're not off the level, which doesn't give me an opportunity. You've got a range bar engulfing. Okay, so that's kind of the structure we're looking for. We're looking for price action off one of those levels. Okay, now you can take it on the 1 hour. So this little pin bar here off this bottom level here did excite me on Friday, but it was short-lived because we basically came back up to this previous breakout and then bounced back to the downside. So the moment we are range bound, the 1 hour trend is to the downside at the moment, but we do have buyers stepping in here on a Friday. Now probably not buyers, probably just profit takers. So those that were short taking their profit and not willing to hold over the weekend just in case it bounces back to the upside. So I think what I'm looking for is looking for price action. I'm looking for this kind of price action during the US session. Okay. If there's some catalyst that drives it during the European session, we get similar kind of price action, then definitely be looking at it. But I think for me, it's probably going to be sitting on my hands until the US session and looking for an opportunity there. And it's going to be a bounce off one of these levels, and there's quite a few. This one that we have here at 3398 or 3400 is pretty critical because it is a previous weekly swing high. So that is a level that I would expect to hold this week. Okay, if we can't hold this week, then we're going to have to find another weekly level lower down. But I expect that to hold this week. But it doesn't mean it won't get below it and come and find support further down and then try and break through at a later stage. That can also transpire. So yeah, so that's what I'll be looking for. I'm looking for buying off any one of these levels. Okay, so it's 3400, it's 3358, 3341, and 3284, 3231. Those are levels at the moment that I'm looking for just to find support at. And I'm more inclined to believe that this weekly of 3400, 3400 is the one that's going to offer the support. Okay, and lastly, before we move on, this is a great opportunity for 15-minute trades at the moment. You can see below the moving average on the 15, consolidating in a triangle at the moment. So your stop areas for longs are these tails here, and your entries for longs are break above these tails here. Break, retest, close above those on the 15 would be a nice entry with a stop, decent risk to reward. Okay, 175 points, quite volatile at the moment. And obviously look at the levels that you've got: 169, 293, 400 points, trades to the upside. Okay, so anyway guys, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and we will catch you later. Cheers for now.